Hello and welcome guys to your own YouTube channel CBSC Activity Hub. Today we will discuss the question of chapter 1 in your class 10 science book. So we will discuss question number 1 to question number 5 today. Okay, let's go to the question number 1. Which of these statements about the reaction below are incorrect? When lead oxide react with carbon, then they form lead and carbon dioxide. In that reaction, lead oxide reduce oxygen and form lead, and carbon gain oxygen and form carbon dioxide. So option number 1 is correct, means A and B are the correct answer. Option A and B are the correct answer. Why? Lead is getting reduced. No, lead oxide is getting reduced. Okay, lead is not getting reduced. Okay, carbon dioxide is getting oxidized. No sir, carbon is getting oxidized. Okay, that is why option number 1 means A and B is correct. So go to the next question. Fe2O3 plus aluminum, when they react with each other, form Al2O3 and iron. So this is called displacement reaction. Okay, this is called displacement reaction. Why? Al means aluminum is more reactive than iron, and that is why aluminum form Al2O3 and remove iron from Fe2O3. That is why it is called displacement reaction. Okay, then go to the next question. What happens when dilute hydrochloric acid, means HCl, react with iron filling? What happened? React with iron filling. What happened? Hydrogen gas and iron chloride are produced. Okay, hydrogen gas and iron chloride is produced. Option number 1 is the correct answer. Okay, then go to the next question. What is the balanced chemical equation? Why should chemical equation be balanced? So the answer is, a balanced chemical reaction is an equation that has equal number of molecules, each type of molecules, okay, of a chemical or substances on both sides of the arrow. Okay, the number of molecules are equal at the both side of the arrow. Okay, so number of the molecule are unchanged before and after the reaction. Okay, this is called balanced chemical reaction. Okay, and the next question is, why should chemicals equations be balanced? Okay, so the answer is, the law of conservation of mass states that atoms can neither be created nor destroyed in a chemical reaction. So the number of atoms that are present in the reactants has to balance the number of atoms that are present in the product. So here is it, your answer. Okay, so go to the next question, 5a. Translate the following statements in the chemical equation and then balance them. When hydrogen gas combines with nitrogen to form ammonia, so the reaction will be like that. Hydrogen gas react with nitrogen gas and form ammonia. Okay, 2NH3. Okay, 2NH3 ammonia gas. Okay, so it is also the balancing reaction. Okay, then go to the next question. Chlorine gas, option B, question number B. Hydrogen sulfide gas burns in air to give water and sulfur dioxide. Okay, so the next question will be like that. H2S, hydrogen sulfide, okay, which is in the gas form, and react with O2, which is also in the gas form, and form SO2 hydrogen dioxide, sulfur dioxide, and form water. Okay, then if we equate or balance the equation, then we will find that 2H2O, okay, 2H2O, on the other hand SO2, 2SO2, okay, and on the other way 2H2S, okay, and 3O2. This is balanced reaction, 2H2S plus 3O2, on the other hand 2SO2 and 2H2O, okay. Then go to the next question, question number C. Barium chloride react with aluminum sulfate to give aluminum chloride, okay, and precipitate of barium sulfate. So what is the reaction look like? Okay, BaCl2 means barium chloride plus Na2SO4, okay, they form barium sulfate in the precipitate form and NaCl, okay, NaCl, okay, and this is the balance form, 2 NaCl, okay, that is it, and they are become balanced, okay. So go to the next question. Question number D. Potassium metal reacts with water to give potassium hydroxide and hydrogen gas. Okay, potassium metal react with water to give potassium hydroxide and hydrogen gas, means K plus H2O and form potassium hydroxide and hydrogen gas, okay. So the equation is 2K 2H2O, 2 molecule of potassium, 2 molecule of water, and 2 molecule form 2 molecule of potassium hydroxide, and that is it, okay. See you in the next class, guys. Take care. Bye bye.